Thank you much. Good morning, everyone. Here's one of the traditional banks, so that's me. We both want to talk to you about how easy it is to implement a service for your clients. First of all, who is St. Gallen Kantonalbank? So that's our general slides. I show this every time. You can see from the figures, we're not that big, but we're not that small at all. We're quite old, so founded in 1868. Yes, I see a few words popping up in your head, so that sounds boring. Huh? So that sounds really, really, really boring. A classic cantonal bank somewhere in the eastern part of Switzerland, so far away from here. Actually, it was far away this morning when I traveled earlier this morning down to Geneva. So why do we have that offering? And the answer is quite simple. We looked at our client base and found two specific group of clients who asked for services in that area. First of all, let's call them young and wild. So those are younger people trying to have their first steps in the investment business. When I was young, I did the same thing with warrants or several options. People nowadays do the same thing with cryptocurrencies. So they actually look for speculation, sort of gaming, and they want to trade all around the clock, 7 days a week, 366 days this year. So that's one group. But there's a quite interesting group for traditional and boring banks as well. I'll call them wealthy and reliability conscious. They have a quite nice portfolio within our banks, and they look for diversification. So they look for invest a small amount of their wealth in that asset class. And they don't look for a famous company on Cayman Islands with a bank account in somewhere in the Baltics. They look for their own traditional bank. They have a relationship for many, many years. So they require at the very end an overview of their portfolio, fully integrated. So they want to see, I have so and so many shares, and I have so and so many Bitcoins. And that group of clients won't go to another bank. They want to do that business with you. So that's a really, really interesting group of clients. So it's summarized, if you support the young and wild, then it's finding your future clients, offering something for your future clients, and on the other hand, it's something for your existing clients. So which group shall we start with? And then it was a quite easy way for us to decide for two reasons. One is the one at the left is a little bit more expensive to implement than the solutions for the one on the right. But there's a second question, if the products are appropriate and suitable for the clients. On the left-hand side, that's the politically correct version for this auditorium here. It's questionable. Most people in investment would say no, because it's too risky. On the right-hand side, yeah, that makes sense from an investment management perspective. That makes really sense. So we decided to have a straightforward product offering, buy and hold, and that's all, for a select group of clients called wealthy and reliability conscious. So that's the starting point. Now, how should we do that? Click. So Yes, we're quite risk averse, and we're somewhere in those 1.5% in the scale from 0 to 100. So we try to minimize the risk for us, for ourselves. First of all, our partner should be a Swiss bank, because if you work together with a regulated institute, you can build quite a lot of confidence within your senior management that the other one is a good thing, so it's a good bank. So to start with that, so we've chosen a Swiss regulated bank. Second, we have the clients buy and hold, so not a lot of trading, so we could implement a completely manual trading process. Yes, it's really boring. The client has to take the phone, call the relationship manager, and the relationship manager places the order within our trading department, and the trading department, yes, puts again the order in the trading system of AMINA. But really, really cheap to implement and really fast to implement, so plus. Then we integrated fully in our products. And that means not only in the result for the client, that means also within the processes and the risk management framework. It's just another asset class. So it goes through all the checks we do each day, each week, each month, and it works quite pretty good. Fourth point, we start learning. And yes, you have to convince a lot of people in the bank that crypto is something which you really should have. And that's not only criminals trading with it, that there's really a good thing behind it. And if you start like this, then your first step is quite nice, because you can prove it makes sense from an investment purpose. It's a good bank on the other side, so you can work with it. So there's almost risk-free. And fifth point, well, we can work together. We can grow together. And we haven't done anything which will be a hurdle for the next level. So how does the partnership with AMINA look like? So we really do think we work together as equals, which is nice because it's not the fancy new business and the old traditional business. So it's a level playing field, which is really great. We experienced that when specialists are talking to specialists, the problems can be solved quite fast. So if the settlement specialists of AMINA talk to the settlement specialists on our side, then we will find quite fast a solution. And they learn how it works. So if in a further step we extend our business services, then we're in a good place. Third, we were quite supported in any area of expertise. So when it comes to questions, which VIT do I have to charge for a certain purpose, then the colleagues were really, really helpful. And finally, and that speaks again for working together with a bank or with an institute having bank-ready services, and yet again, it's very boring, but a SWIFT is really nice to get. If you get a SWIFT of your positions, if you get a SWIFT of your transactions, then you can process them fully automated and reduce the risk for your institution. So that's really, really nice. If you haven't started thinking about implementing a service, I really suggest that you start with that sort of idea because it's the first step and you start really, really building confidence. And by the way, if you don't forget to talk to your US dollar correspondent in the first place, do it in the second place.
Thank you, Andreas. So, very welcome as well from my side. My name is Bieri. I'm heading the B2B or platform business at AMINA. In the next few minutes, I would like to show how we engage and how we work together with our partner banks, as mentioned, St. Galler Kantonalbank, or another example, Julius Baer, one of our first clients. But first of all, AMINA, or formerly known as SEBA, in a nutshell. Yes, we are a fully regulated bank based in Zug. And the ambition is that we build the bridge between the traditional finance and the crypto finance. We serve private clients, corporate, and institutional, and with our labeled crypto platform for trading, custody, and staking, we support our B2B clients. Challenges ahead, I think, which problem do we solve for our partner bank? I think, of course, first question is which clients do we address with which offering? But once this question is answered, a lot of other questions pop up. For instance, regulation and compliance. How long does it take to build up the compliance knowledge in-house? Or very operational topic. Shall I manage my counterparties, my crypto parties of my own, and how I do that? Or security and trust, very, very important topic. From bankruptcy of a counterparty until time to market, can I keep the pace of a very young and fast developing industry? And strategic flexibility and scalability. So shall I start with somehow a MVP, so minimal viable product, and then grow as soon as the volumes pop in, or shall I do a full-fledged implementation for the start? So all these questions a bank entering the crypto space has to answer. And we are convinced, and that's our approach, that with our B2B offering, we exactly answer those questions. So from institutional grade digital custody, so with hot storage, cold storage, of course audited and all the signs and flags, the green flags needed in the industry. Very important, account segregation, so mean at the end no counterparty risk. All coins held with AMINA are segregated off balance sheet. I think one of the key points as well, one of the strong points of AMINA, trading availability is 7/24. So we are acting in a principal model. So we are always the counterparty to our end client. And as Andreas already mentioned, full integration capability. So we speak FIX, we speak SWIFT, and all available for our clients 7/24, 365. Additionally, the demand is increasing as well in the institutional staking part. So Ethereum, Polkadot, Tezos, and Solana we support. And last but not least, very important as well during the implementation, Andreas mentioned as well, we have to convince a lot of people, to train people, and our tool or our answer to that is AMINAversity. AMINAversity, a program that we run with our B2B partners to train and to get the awareness about the digital assets. So let's start the journey together. Then, if you want to know more about digital assets or AMINA, please visit our website, scan the QR code, enjoy the content and share it. And one of the piece we brought with us today is our last publications. It answers all you have to know about the upcoming Bitcoin halving. So read it and you are prepared for the next few weeks. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much.